Okay, so someone on the forums today requested a video to show you how to fatten up a kick drum. And let's listen to the kick drum that I have. Muting this. Just play this. I've purposely pulled out the low end to show you that it's just like to prove that it's really thin. So here's what it's going to sound like when we're done, and I'll show you how to do it. And now, the person on the forums also requested triggering the tone generator, but not actually hearing the original kick. And you just alt-click on the IO button right here to get rid of the original sound. And he also mentioned that it sounded like there's a little bit of popping going on when it was triggering, and to avoid that, what you would do is set the attack to be a little bit longer, so it has more of a gradual open instead of a quick opening. All right. So how do we set this up? First, we've got, let's get rid of the mixer. First, we have the thin kick drum here. And what we want to do is let's get rid of these IO sends and everything. And get rid of, I'll keep the tone generator on, but I'll get rid of the gate. So I have to redo that. And mute that because we don't want to hear the tone the whole time. So it's pretty simple. It's the same thing as the sidechain video I did before, where this is just using it for a specific application, which is making your kick drum not sound like a wimpy, like broken microphone. So drag and drop the IO button here down to this track here. And in this send, we want the stereo sound of this track to be sent to the track 3 and 4, or outputs 3 and 4 on the track that we're sending it to. So we select 3 and 4 here, close that out, and now on the kick balls track we're going to add a ReaGate. And we're going to set this detector input to auxilary input, left and right. Now, if we unmute this, and I'll raise this up until it turns it off. There it goes, see? So now, this meter will move in accordance to this sound. So that's not touching it, obviously. We have to pull this down until we start opening up our gate. Now we can mess around with this hold here. I'd recommend, at least 10 milliseconds of hold, so it's open 100% for that time, and then after that it will start to fade out. Play with your settings until it sounds natural. I like to do a little bit of pre-open on here, at least 1 millisecond to help it out. Make sure it's hitting when the transient hits. Then we have our attack. Put this up a little bit. So that's pretty much it right there. And in this effects thing, I just put them both into a folder, and I'm treating them as if it's just one mic'd kick drum. You know, this is the attack being pushed up, and this is, you know, the way low end being pushed up. So sounds relatively natural. It's a good rescue tactic for drums. If you know, sometimes you put a microphone on there and you do all your takes, and you can't really tell that the kick drum had a broken mic, so it sounds super thin. You're not catching any low end at all. And the reason you didn't know is because you're tracking in the same room. So now what do? You know, your attack sounds okay because it's just the thin part of the microphone, but there's no meat. Now you can use this method to add a little bit of meat to your kick drum if you don't have a program just to resample it. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching tutorials for Reaper.com. I am Johnny from Red Sneaker Records.